Hi, welcome back to Centre Cresty La Luce and Live and Breathe Horses. We're here on our Words of Wisdom series with Buck Brannaman and this lovely little Groundwork book, which is mainly about starting from the beginning with a young horse and preparing them for riding and ongoing work. So we're talking today a little bit about saddling. He starts with what he calls sacking, which I think is a great process. I never saw this in the horse world in my experience of British, like European style horsemanship. But it's a great idea because, of course, the saddle's heavy, and if you're going to be preparing your horse, lifting your saddle up and down, your arm's going to get very tired. So the idea here is you're going with the sack from both sides, all over the horse, even up over the ears. You know, you can go in there and just take it in, take it out, get out of there, do that more slowly, get him used to it. And I think there's a lot of value in this work, that you're preparing him for the saddle, obviously, but at the same time getting him used to flapping things, maybe raincoats, plastic bags, all sorts of things. And I think from the saddling point of view, you know, it's how important it is for you, the horse's expression. Some horses will accept the saddle quite easily, and of course we can tie them up on the wall and just saddle them, have somebody hold them and just saddle them. But there's a difference between the horse actually understanding that it's okay and he's fine with it, to just putting up with it. And that is all about the expression. I was working with a student recently, and he was worried about how the riding was going with this young horse. And the next lesson I said, could I see you saddling your horse? And of course, as soon as he came with the saddle, the horse already got defensive and you know, was kind of bracing and looking at him. And when he put the saddle on, the horse really was, you know. So, of course, if you start like that, it's not a good way to go into the work. And probably that's going to escalate. You know, he's not going to suddenly be okay with it and relax. So, for me, that's very important. You know, it's all about the horse's expression. And why not spend some time, as much time as it takes, getting him used to saddling? You know, as he says at the end here, take lots of opportunities to try this with your horse in the first couple of years. This way, you don't have to cram it all in at once. So if you don't have a horse from very young and you don't have years to practice this, you can still go on practicing it, you know, and make that better. And how much more pleasurable when you go to saddle your horse and he's relaxed about it, you know. We don't want to go and the horse is like, oh, it doesn't give a nice feel, you know. So it's really, to have that care and attention to the horse's expression, for me, is very important. And I'm guessing also to you, or you wouldn't be watching me. So thank you for being here with us today and listening, and we'll see you next time.